Well, we've made it to the Grampians. We're at Halls Gap. Just checked out the information centre to see what we can and can't do. We're going to have a little stroll through town. Might check out the Venus Baths and the Botanical Gardens, which they said were nice. And then we'll probably go up to check out some of the lookouts.
So we thought we'd start our day at Halls Gap at the Grampians with a short stroll through the Botanical Gardens. It's just down the road from the main centre of town, and it's really an easy and accessible walk for anybody. What a great way to start out, because I know there's some big hikes around this area and this one is nice and easy.
This is the walk up to Venus Baths. Nice little bridge. This Venus Baths walk's actually not too bad. It's very scenic. Once you get out of sort of the Halls Creek area and just up a bit, it gets really rocky like this, and it's actually really, really pretty. It's not too hard. It is uphill. So, you know, don't think you're going for a nice flat stroll, but it's not bloody steep by any means, and it's actually pretty bloody specky.
You better turn up. You better be there when I shake. Watch me rocking if I can't stop. If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby.
Way too many people for me. Way too many people.
Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up, we got this. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up, we got this. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up, we got this.
Or some method of contraception or other.
Comes a steam train.
Oh, good on you. I have no hold out.
Wonder if that'll make YouTube. How you going with the walking?
Easy.
Are we going at speed?
Trying to just walk at my own speed, but somebody thinks that he needs to keep up. Competitive much?
What? No.
Really?
As long as I'm out in front,
Yeah.
I'm not competitive at all.
No, so if I go, I've got to sit behind you, because otherwise you try and keep up to my speed.
That's fine. Like I said, if I'm winning or I'm out in front, I'm not one bit competitive.
I don't have one bit of a heart condition either.
Rightio, we are at the top of the Grampians at the Barooga Lookout. Thanks Matt and Laney, they told me we could do this, and they are dead right, because the lookout is just straight across from the car park. So this is super easy, again super popular, but the views. I'm just thinking, wow, this is a solid view. Is it not a solid view?
Which way?
There's a lot to look at, but look.
Yes, ready.
Oh yeah. Well, we have moved over to Reed's Lookout. I can definitely see why they said Barooga would be awesome for sunrise. Reed's would be fantastic for sunset. There is a fire tower right here where we are. There is another lookout just down below. But imagine if they were standing in this fire tower, they pretty much get some pretty good views. Not quite 360, but certainly out to the south west and north are fantastic. So definitely well worth coming out and checking out Reed's Lookout. Thanks Matt and Laney for the tip.
Did you get a picture of the turtle rock?
Yeah, I'm going to stand on the turtle rock.
Oh, don't stand on the turtle rock.
Katrina won't be able to stand on Turtle Rock.
Why? Huh? We'll see you down at the balconies.
Okay.
Don't fall off the Turtle Rock. Katrina needs to take a jumper off. That's what she needs to do.
You're never going to get here in 10 seconds.
I'll see.
You want to climb here and I'll go for it. So, funny story. Trina sets up the camera. I had it on GoPro. Hopefully we've got it on GoPro. But she says to me, oh, I'll get there in 10 seconds.
Yeah, there was no chance.
She didn't even get around the first rock in 10 seconds.
Yeah, because I leap over this big crevice.
So, there's a few good photos of me on top of that rock.
3, got plenty of time. 6, 7.
Made it.
Is the GoPro on?
Yeah, it filmed all that. You don't jump it, you step it. I am loving the Grampians at the moment. I even got, what do we call it, a Matt and Laney photo.
Laney photo. But if you have a look at this footage I'm going to put on now, watching us try and get the Matt and Laney.
I don't know, what's this us?
Oh look, Cain's a mountain goat. He just bounced up over rocks. It took me a little bit to get up.
Oh, that was funny.
I'll put it in here. We did get a photo. We got a Matt and Laney photo. It looks cool. Oh, stripping for us, are you?
Yep.
Jeez, didn't expect a strip show on the walk.
Bit of a stripper. The Balconies. Pretty cool.
Can you do a Matt and Laney photo out there, please?
Oh, look. Looking at it, I could see people have walked down around there and they would have sat out there on the balconies. Good luck to them. It's not something I would sort of do, but hey, there's people that probably do. I'm quite happy to sit here behind my barrier. Safe.
What's this?
This is our selfie on the rock.
Yeah, we made the rock. See, I'm hanging on to it. Pretty cool, the Grampians. And these are pretty easy walks, really.
They are, yes.
So you can do it with easy walks.
Hey, buddy. Hey, big man. Mackenzie Falls.
Haven't seen a waterfall for a little while, Cain.
No, we haven't. Broken Falls.
Cut that tree down.
Just a few trees in the road, but it's actually really pretty. A lot of water spreading out. Hello, here's Pearl Carnegie.
Hi, I'm Pearl Carnegie, apparently. She used to run a kiosk here, and she'd come down to this lookout and she'd yell across the lookout to the bus driver, "How many today, Jack?" And then he'd say how many, and she'd go up and put tea on for that.
2, just 2.
2 today, right? Yeah, put a cup of tea on for 2 then, hey? And yeah, as he drove around, she'd have the tea ready as they rocked up. It's pretty cool. That was in the 1920s.
It was just me and a date. That's Jack would have been over there. That's Jack. There's Pearl.
Hey, Jack, how many today?
Can't hear Jack. Yell loud. Oh, no, I'm Jack.
Well, why did they do that, Cain? Why did they have to yell across how many?
Because they didn't have mobile phones back then, and she needed to know how many, because she had a kiosk, how many cups of tea she needed to put on.
You forget when we didn't have these mobile phones and that, how hard it was to organise things ahead of time.
So I'd say Jack probably had about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes to get from there to here, depending on the roads back then.
She'd have to go up the hill.
Oh, she would. She'd fit. Pearl was fit. Are you fit, Pearl?
Look at this. This is Cain trudging. Hey, Cain. Let me go past Cain. Get up here. Here's Charlie. She's trudging down the tree. Charlie's resting at the post. See us. Day 2 at the Grampians.
We're back at the Grampians. Gonna make our way up to the Pinnacles from the Wonderland car park. Just gonna take it steady. Supposed to be the steeper of the two. You can go from Sundial, but this one we're told is by far the more scenic. And we'll enjoy ourselves.
We will enjoy ourselves. You will enjoy yourself.
I don't know. Matt and Laney said I could do it. Thanks, Matt and Laney. You told me a lot of things, and so far, all been good. What are we thinking so far?
I'm puffing. It's a pretty decent climb, and we've only done about 400 metres so far, so it's going to be a long old day, I'd say. And then just roll down.
It will be a roll down. It's looking pretty good though so far.
Oh, the views are amazing. Don't mind stopping when there's views like that.
Unfortunately, the Grand Canyon's a one-way in, so from the other end, the car park end, you can walk into it, but the staircase at the top side here is closed. Still looks like an awesome view, but we'll make our way on up to the Pinnacle still. Checking out the cool chamber. Good. Echo cave. Halfway seat.
We made it halfway. It's taken us 54 minutes. Probably a little less. 1.7, no. 0.7 to go, but my watch says they've added more onto it. Mine says it should be about 200 less.
But I'm sure you thought it was a 3 and it was actually a 5 when you looked at it.
It was a 2 or 3, okay? It wasn't a 3 or 5. It wasn't. Hey.
No, 0.7. We're not going around that way.
Let's get this 0.7 done. Let's smash it.
It is.
lucky to walk tomorrow. Our legs are going to be so stiff. Because these are muscles we don't use.
Do you know, I reckon this deserves another damned ice cream.
Hell yeah. I was planning that. Hello, big rock.
It's teetering, isn't it?
I'm rocking it. Just for Mel.
Rightio, we are 3/4 of the way up the Pinnacles at the Grampians, and we've stopped beside this nice big rock just for Mel because it's teetering. It's a rocky rock.
Hey, we're rocking it. We're rocking it.
That one's for you, Mel's feet, eh?
Yeah,
this is it. This is the Pinnacle. Silent Street.
You got 200 metres to go.
200 metres.
I'm going. I'm getting there.
I'm gonna suck it in.
Holy crap.
Whew.
I can't believe we walked up that bit.
That's, gotta suck it in right there at the top of Silent Street.
Another breath.
And-
We got.
Yeah, both. I'll give it to both. Well, we have made it to the top of the Pinnacles, and we thought, I wonder if we'll be the only ones up here. Oh no.
We did pass a lot of people.
Cast of thousands. So, what do we think of the Pinnacles?
Oh look, they're pretty amazing. It is definitely, if you go for the Wonderland car park, it's not for the faint-hearted. Like,
No, look,
it is a full-on walk.
It's a steady uphill. When I say steady, it's all uphill. Some of it
Rocky,
is,
very
you know, relatively steep. We had plenty of stops.
Kane's mum made it up.
I know,
and
my
she
mum's
struggled,
70 and she did make it up, and she is definitely not a fit person. So they've actually decided to go back to the Sundial car park, which
Yeah.
is a whole lot easier. Same distance, but a whole lot easier.
We just think it might be a bit safer for
That's right, yeah. Well, because to go
ankles and
down this steep sort of stuff, and there was already a person who'd done an ankle on this climb or this hike.
Yeah.
But absolutely fantastic. Love Silent Street. Love the views you get as you start climbing up, and certainly from the Pinnacles.
Do not expect to get it to yourself
Oh,
though.
no.
There is just people everywhere.
No.
There's actually probably less people standing up at the lookout now than there's been the whole time.
It is. There is a lot of people because they're coming from 2 different car parks. So there's an awful lot. To be honest, 3, because you got
Yeah.
Halls Creek. So there is an
Halls Creek.
awful lot of people.
But is it worth it?
Oh
Should
yes.
you do it?
Look, I highly recommend doing this one here.
If you are fit, half fit, definitely do it. If you're not, there's other lookouts that
That's
I would
right.
probably just go to.
Otherwise, we've seen plenty of older people. Everyone says the Sundial car park. So
Yeah,
if
well-
you're really unsure, just go to the Sundial car park. Walk your 2.1.
We'll ask your mum and dad. We'll get
That's right.
Charlie and Charlie on here
We'll get
afterwards.
their- we'll get their
We'll get
feedback.
their feedback of if it was any better. Yeah, do it.
We do have it all to ourselves. How awesome. And the breeze. Oh,
It's actually so nice to have it nice and quiet to ourselves after having so many people.
yes, it is. It's peaceful and this is nice.
It is. This would probably have to be one of my favourite spots on it, the walk.
I'm filming you.
Thanks.
Probably go forwards. Or you can turn around and go backwards.
There.
Stick. Slippy stick.
You alright?
Yeah. Watch that slippery stick.
Too easy, I'll pick it up. There we go.
I'm so glad your mum didn't do this.
Oh no, she wouldn't have made this. How cool.
Super cool.
It's
I'm
actually,
glad you're
it's
filming.
actually much nicer coming down.
Because you can see the view.
You can appreciate it.
Scratch my watch.
You haven't scratched your watch.
When I went through the tight squeeze bit. Okay. Like a bit of cooing, do we?
Everybody's cooing. Thought I'd join in the action. Okay. Refreshments. This isn't Bridal Veil. This is Refreshments 4. And what? That's terrible.
Why? Oh, no, so that's beautiful. It's a hot old day today. Oh, that is so nice. Do you want some refreshments? I'm probably the most I've sweated since I've been back to Victoria. Until you don't have camera gear, hey?
Yep.
How nice is it?
Bloody lovely. Just enjoyed some refreshments at Bridal Veil, or I call it now Refreshments Waterfall. Just down from the end of Silent Street. Awesome. Make sure you get under, wear your hat, a little dabble.
Everyone else
Eh?
probably comes on a
I know.
Tuesday, Cain.
Now, look, a lot of people have walked past. Have a look at the sweat coming down the front of my shirt. Oh no, wait a minute.
That's water.
That's water from the waterfall.
How come every time we decide to do a big walk, it's hot?
I
You do a
know.
walk at Cradle Mountain, it's hot. You do this one, it's hot. The only one that probably wasn't super hot was when we did Cockle Creek. But even the one to South Point in mainland Australia, and it wasn't strong, was hot.
It was a bit roasty.
Tell ya, we've had cold days for the last 2 weeks, and now it's hot and sunny today. But we're not complaining. We do like hot and
we
sunny.
do like the sun. It'd be a lot worse trying to do this bad boy in the wet. Plus the views would be terrible.
Yeah, no.
You know, so
It'd be slippery and
that's
horrible.
right. That's right. So we've got to be careful and watch our step anyway. But so far, it's awesome coming down.
Yeah,
I
talking
thought-
about lunch, Cain, because we haven't had lunch.
Yep.
We only had muesli bar. What are we having for lunch?
There
Ice
was
cream?
talk of ice cream for
cream?
lunch.
Yeah.
Well deserved, because we've
Look,
conquered the pinnacle.
It's not Valhalla or Badella, but it's ice
It's
cream.
ice
and
cream,
it'll
and
do.
on a hot day, nothing beats a little bit of ice cream. What's your favourite flavour?
Tell us in the comments below. Hey, Cain. We made it back.
We did. Woohoo!
Now we just got to see if your parents made
Now
it.
I've got to find them because they're around at sundial.
Hopefully it was an easier walk for them.
Yes.
Coming down was easy, but I have got sore toes.
Oh yeah, definitely work the thighs, the knees,
Yeah.
all the weight. So,
Lucky half my toenails haven't grown back fully yet, so otherwise they'd be gone again.
but no, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, really liked it.
Give me some.
Hold on, GoPro. After a big walk like this, you really need to get chauffeur driven around. Thanks, Cain. You're doing a great job.
No, my pleasure. My pleasure.
There were steps, but I like this.
So was it any better than the way up?
Oh, by far.
But it was horrendous. Don't ever let anyone tell you that is easy.
No, it was
that
much
is not easy. All steps, but the steps were like this, I swear. And they were all this thick.
Well, after a hard hike, we have earned this ice cream. Is it nice, Cain?
It's delicious.
Cheers. If you've liked this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe and follow us along
And
for
get yourself some
ice cream. Well, we have time for just one last thing to fit in at the Grampians, and we thought we'd come out and check out Lake Bellfield. It is pretty massive. We're impressed. But that is the end of this week's episode. Next week, we're going to show you around Stawell and the surrounding areas because that has been our base for our whole Grampian experience. So make sure you come and check that one out. Catch you next week.
whatever.
Mum, you don't just drop it there. Ah, really?
Could have done it in the bush.
Yes. At least dig a hole or put a rock on it.
Who points the finger is usually the one that did it. Yes, but that's...
Yeah.
But see, then you have your arm across me, so you can't have it in the arm next to me. You have to have it on the outside arm.
Hi. Yeah. I found the perfect. I'm holding it right here from now on.
I'm the king. I thought you were falling. I'm the king of, the queen of the mountain.
King Dingaling. Queen Dingaling.
I'm the queen, baby. I was just waiting to see what you'd do.
Told that I've got 50-year-old hips and I have to take it easy. The person behind me said they've got young 40-year-old hips.
You know,
Believe me,
so
I'm
much
keen
better.
on getting some of that 40-year-old hip action.
Tomorrow morning I'll probably be walking like a 70-year-old though.